I've spent the last 175 days building the Minecraft world that I've always dreamed of. And here it is. Um, no, I'm just kidding. Obviously, this is not all we got to show for it. This is my world where I've challenged myself to play Minecraft every day, but only one day at a time for an entire year. And this is, like I said, this is day 176 of that challenge. And that's not all we're doing, obviously. We're also grabbing a melon for every subscriber gained. And we are also writing down one lucky subscriber on our infamous wall of subscribers. And for today, we have Brendan Brunston. Welcome to the wall of subscribers. But as you can see, we've built quite the jungle village. And if you're wondering why we're all the way over there, we're building ourselves like a little bit of a getaway home, you know? I mean, it's halfway through this challenge. We hit a midlife crisis. We have an elytra that's been nearly broken with very limited fireworks for the past I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. But yeah, this is what we're doing. We hit a midlife crisis, and we're over here building a nice getaway home. So that being said, I want to go ahead and get started on building this roof. And building this roof, it's going to be tough because I want to build a pointed roof, and I once again forgot to grab scaffolding. So hopefully our elytra, you know what? We need a little bit more mending. Thank you, sheep. Sorry about that, but we need a little more mending so we could get back and forth. We need scaffolding. I'm not doing this build without scaffolding. I can't believe I forgot it again. I said it all day yesterday, but that's part of the challenge. You know, these are unedited videos. These are 20-minute uploads every day, and time to find our scaffolding. I'm not quite sure where I would have put that. Maybe tools. Yes, absolutely in tools. And we need anything else over here? I don't think we need much while we're here. I think also, like, I was looking at the cherry leaves just now. I think I want to go with oak leaves. I'm gonna go with oak leaves for this build. I don't know. I think it'll look a little nicer. Oh, I saw a few of these. We could use that. And anything else we could use? We got some more dark oak. Why don't we just grab it? We might need it. We might also need some of those fences. So let's grab everything we might need. Bring it back on over here. And let's get started on this roof. I mean, this is, like I said, this is going to be a challenge. I told myself that I'd step out of my comfort zone in this world, that I'd make some builds that, you know, I'm not usually used to making. And that includes a pointed roof that I tried to do multiple times now, and may or may not have failed atrociously. And I'm not sure what days those were, but that was well in the past. That's in our past at this point. So let's forget about that. Let's see how these leaves look. And I think I like that much better. Honestly, I don't think the cherry really fit what we were doing over here. So we're going to go with that. But let's just grab everything that we're going to need at the moment. And I should have grabbed some more food while I was over there. But this should last us enough for today. And let's head on up here and begin work on this roof. If I can scaffold correctly. And I think for this roof, right? Like I said, I want it to be pointed. And to do that, I have a bit of an idea here. And I think what we're going to do is something like this. And like this. Like, does that work? Or is that going to be too pointed? I think we might have to go... I think we might need some slabs involved here. I think that's what's going to make this a little better than what we've been doing. I think if we go with some slabs, we haven't used slabs much. So let's get ourselves some of these. And I think this is going to be the game changer. This is going to be the piece that we've been missing in all of our other builds. This is going to fix what we've been trying to do. And I think what I can do here is something like this. Like that. I think that will help. And not that way. But let's go ahead, jump on up here. And then I think we can go up like this. And this, I'm hoping is what's going to fix our roof builds that we've been kind of struggling on quite a bit. And it should end up looking pretty good. Let's just take a look from over here first before we commit to anything. And I think that's kind of what we were going for. Is that too tall? I don't think that's too tall. I think that's what we're going for, honestly. And I think once I get the other side put up, I'm going to like how this looks. So let's use our other scaffolding. Let's just do this. Jump on up here and do this side so we get an idea of what this is going to look like. And like I said, this is our getaway home. You know, we need a getaway home. We need something else in a different biome, honestly, is what I was thinking, because I love building in the jungle. Don't get me wrong. It's been so fun, but I don't know. I wanted to get back to, you know, this is kind of like my roots of Minecraft. Like I always was kind of building in more of a plains biome, and I get it. This is not really a plains biome, but it is just a standard like grass island. You know, I always like building on an island, and I do like how that roof is looking. I have to say, I'm liking how that roof is looking. It's just a matter of what can we do. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna need to do the stripped dark oak here. Yeah, I'm getting an idea. I'm getting a pretty good idea right now of what we can do here. I think I got this down. But let's get this roof going around all the way around so we can see what we're gonna do for the rest of it as well. Not like that. And I want to put some like windows coming out of this roof as well. Like I always like how that looks too. Like windows coming out from the roof. It always looks nice. And I don't know how to explain it, but like it's like they peek out. I don't know what they would exactly be called, but you'll see when we get to it. And I think we're gonna have the roof come out here this way as well. So it's gonna be pointed here, pointed there, and we're gonna have to replicate that on this side. So let's get over to there. And let's do exactly what we did over there. So we need upside down, there, slab, 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 there, upside down stair, one block, like this. And we're getting this down. We're getting this down. We're gonna be roof professionals. We're gonna be like you might be able to hire me in real life to build your roof after this, because this is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, in not just this world, but other Minecraft worlds that I've played in, and I've never been able to get it down. And I think, like I said, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone in this challenge. I'm making sure that this world looks like my dream world. This is going to be my dream world. It's coming to reality, and this is just step one of that process. So let's go ahead, put this all the way across, and I think we're gonna do the rest of the roof is going to be made out of dark oak stairs. I think that'll create some nice contrast for us, but I want the outline obviously to be out of these deep slate tiles. So we're gonna outline the whole thing, and then we're gonna have to fill it in with dark oak. Really? How does that happen, Minecraft? How exactly does that happen? I guess while we are down here, we might as well take down everything we put up so we don't get too lost and have too much things lying around everywhere. Let's go ahead, go up here. Take down this scaffolding as well. We're not going to need that just now. And let's take down this. Get our scaffolding back. Jump back up on the back of this. And finish off this trim we got going on. That should be good. That is the perfect number, actually, of scaffolding. And I have a plan for decorating this house. Obviously, like, this is just kind of the shell of it. And, I think it's looking pretty good so far, but I have a plan. Let's see, can we make this parkour with the elytra? We can. Let's go. Okay, so here we're going to do something similar in a sense. Something very similar, but it's going to end up being a little shorter because this is not as wide as that is. I don't believe. I think if I did it correctly, this should not be as wide as the other one was, and I think I'm correct. Yes, perfect. Okay, and then we're going to bring this straight across to meet wherever this roof ends up right here. It'll probably be, I'm assuming we'll line this up right here. That looks good. We'll have to figure out what we're doing there when we get to that. But let's go ahead and get all of our dark oak that we're going to need here. And do I really want to jump down and get that crafting table? No. So let's go and make our 100th crafting table of this series so far. Throw it down right here, exactly where it should be fitting, right? And we're gonna need a lot of dark oak stairs. So let's go ahead and get all of that. And we might actually need to be getting more dark oak. I'm thinking we're also going to need dark oak slabs, it looks like. Let's throw a lantern in our hand so it doesn't look too dark here so we can see a little bit. And yeah, we're gonna need some dark oak slabs as well. So let's go ahead, get that. We're gonna need this. Probably gonna need that. Let's fill this in and get a good look at what we're working with here. Guess I'll have to go all the way across. Right over here. And then for this, we're gonna need slab. Nope, that's not how that was. We're gonna need 2 slabs and a stair. And then I think we can just fill this in right here with blocks. That should work just fine. And then more stairs. Yeah, we're gonna need much more dark oak, I think. We're gonna fly through this. This roof is pretty large. Much larger than I honestly expected. And then here we're gonna need a stair there. This wall is gonna come up, so we don't have to worry about putting more stairs down here. And then make this go all the way around, just like we did with the other one. And we're gonna need 1 stair here. Then on top of that, we're gonna need yet another stair. And like I said, I want to put some windows in this roof. And to do that, I'm going to need it to protrude from out here. So maybe we do like 2 windows like right here. And let's try and plan that out. Let's throw a lantern down if we can. Can we throw a lantern down? We need a little bit of light here. So let's just throw these down. We're going to need to remove these. But these are just for visual purposes right now. I think for these, I want to do a bit of something like this, maybe? Like coming out from the side, and then something like this. Does that work? Or should I do just a regular block here? Let's see. So if I do a regular block, we'd have it come from here. No, that's too far out. We'd have it come from here. And then we go up. Maybe we do a little taller here. Something like this. And then other side. Let's see. Is that tall enough? I think I want it a little taller. I think I'm gonna want this a little bit taller. So maybe something like this. And then more slabs here. And then try and replicate that on this side. do that, I think we had, what did we have? We had a block here. I hear a phantom. I hate you, phantoms. I am not a fan of phantoms. And then we're gonna have this here. Really? Is that necessary? Is that necessary? Come get some, buddy. Come get some. Where you going? Yeah, I thought. Okay, so let's take a look. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm loving it. Can we fit another one there? Really? I wasn't even paying attention to you. So we're going to do a window there. So that's going to come out a bit. So this would technically be a window right here. And I think that should look pretty good. These guys are so annoying. I'm not going to lie. These guys are extremely annoying. And I think I like that. I'm liking it. Oh, get the sword out. Get the sword out. Oh, come on, man. They're just so hard to hit. For no reason. Yeah, that's right. Get on out of here. Give me some mending on my elytra again. I need all of that. I think this looks good. I think I'm overthinking it. I think that looks good. So we're going to stick with that. And then we're going to need a wall here so that it'll match up with that. But we'll worry about that when we get to that. Let's continue this roof on this side. And hopefully we have the blocks to do so. But like I said, I'm thinking we're going to need more dark oak for this build. It's a pretty hefty build. We're gonna need these guys right here, right there. And then we're gonna need this stair right here. I put that there, right? I did. Okay. And then up like that. So we're just gonna replicate that all the way around. Stair right here. Block. Stair. Now let's fill this out with some more stairs. I feel like it's awfully dark at night. I might have to make some adjustments to my shader settings. And I think it should be pretty easy. Let's actually do that right now. I want you guys to be able to see. And if you haven't yet, while I'm doing this, you might as well go ahead and stars. We want more stars. Why not? Let's throw that on. But if you haven't yet, make sure to like the video, hype the video, and leave a comment if you want to get on the wall of subscribers. That's how you get on the wall. So let's see, Aurora brightness. That might help a little bit. Let's make it a little brighter. It doesn't look like it helped too much, but it does look cooler out there. Lighting. This could do it. That's not good. Light sources, moonlight. Oh, moonlight color. Moonlight intensity. A little bit brighter. Ah, there we go. That should be a little better. Not much better, but we're gonna have to figure that out. I won't bother you guys with that today, but we definitely need to make it a little bit brighter in here because this is a little dark. It's a little dark for my liking. I think that's looking pretty good so far. That's coming out pretty well. Obviously, we got to finish the walls, make them go up to the roof and everything, and also remove that stair that's just hanging out right there. But this is going to come out pretty nicely, I believe. And we are running low on time here. We got a crafting table hanging out there. We got some random lanterns. We're going to have to fix all this. But I just wanted to get this outline done. That way we could kind of see what we're working with here. And then obviously we'll go in, fill in all the walls. But let's see, how much dark oak do I have? Do I have enough to really do this? I have 16 left. I have some stairs. I don't think I have enough to do this. I don't think I have nearly enough. It's not going to be enough. So why don't we prepare ourselves for tomorrow? Let's eat this apple. What the heck is wrong with you? Oh my. That's completely unnecessary. And let's fly away from this guy. I have no fireworks in my inventory. Let's fly away from this guy. Leave him in the dust. Go take a quick snooze in our bed. Oh, our bed's down here now. I'm like looking. I'm like, where is our starter base? Our bed's here. Reset that sleep timer. We don't sleep in this world. We haven't yet. And let's grab some dark oak saplings that don't exist. Oh no, they're right here. Thank goodness. Oh my god. I was about to be like, oh no, this is not good. But that should be the end of today. And that's the end of day 176. And if you made it this far in the video, comment Dark Oak, goated building block, and always make sure to like, subscribe, comment, hype the video, and tune in tomorrow for day 177.